Oi! Didn't hear you come in. Greetings and welcome to Ask That Mizzou Playboy with the Glasses. Well, it's St. Patrick's Day time again, and you know what that means. It's time for me to get drunk and answer your St. Patrick's Day related questions. And there are a lot of them that we didn't get to last year, which we'll get to this year. So with that, let's waste little time, because I'm sure you want to go drinking, and let's shoot away with the St. Patrick's Day related questions. Which beer do you recommend for St. Patrick's Day? That's a very good question. And the answer is Guinness. I mean, it's so fucking obvious. It's the official drink of the Irish and St. Patrick's Day. But make sure you do it with a lot of Guinness. Double dose of Guinness. Yes. Why are 4-leaf clovers so lucky? Because 3-leaf clovers are so poisonous. You know the old saying, leaves of 3, leave 'em be. Leaves of 4, you eat more. And because of that, if you eat a bunch of 4-leaf clovers, you're gonna be super lucky. Or in the case of me, be invincible! With Irish brew! Yes. Why is everything oriented with green? It's because of Kermit the Frog. Well, you know the old saying, it's not so easy being green. So Kermit the Frog decided to make St. Patrick's Day the one day where everything is oriented with green. That's right, he's the father of St. Patrick's Day, and the creator, and the owner, and all that wonderful stuff. Because he wants to make sure that for one day, everyone can understand that life is not easy being green. Though I personally think that he's fine as he is. Why does he need to freaking make a day where everything's oriented with green? I hate that, because if you don't wear green, you have to pinch someone. Which thankfully, thanks to my new robe, I don't have to worry about that. Gee, I'm surprised nobody pinched me in last year's shooting. With Guinness, yes. What is the meaning of St. Patrick's Day? Gosh, there's so much into the meaning. Oh, it's all about drinking, of course. It's the one day where you can get super drunk and lose all your fucking brain cells. Why? Because the Irish do that all the fucking time, and they want Americans to do it for one stinking day so that they can understand the one day of what Irish have to put up with for 365. 366 on a leap year. With Guinness. Yes. Why do people dye their beer green? It's like asking, why does the White House dye their water green? Which, by the way, they do. Go online, take a look. But the reason why is because people are so obsessed with St. Patrick's Day, they will dye anything green. I'm serious. They dye their hair green. They dye their black robe green. Although mine happens to have blue stripes in it. They dye their beer green, obviously. Although, quite frankly, I don't know why you want to dye your beer green. Beer tastes bleh as it is. It just makes it vomit roasted. Just like green eggs and ham. Trust me, if you eat green eggs and ham, you will vomit for a week. What's the best cure for it, you say? Just drink a dose of green beer. With Guinness! Yes. How come the sky is never green on St. Patrick's Day? Because the law of physics does not allow the sky to be any color but blue. Because the sky is a pretty blue. And Bob Ross, the late Bob Ross, always painted his skies blue. Why would you want to paint your sky green anyways? Green just doesn't fit with the sky. Now, you can make the sky green by using green vision goggles, put that on, and boom! Not only is the sky green, but everything's green. Of course, the only time the sky is ever green is when there's a freaking tornado around. And if that happens, I hope to God you're living in a wonderful home. Or else you'll be spinning in the twister like Willie B. a Hobo would be. With Irish brew. Yes. Why is St. Patrick's Day affiliated with a leprechaun? Well, let's see. Because, well, of course a leprechaun. Why? Because it's Irish. And St. Patrick's Day is an Irish-related holiday. Just like St. Nick has Christmas. St. Valentine or Cupid is Valentine's Day. Santa Claus is Christmas. A leprechaun makes perfect sense for St. Patrick's Day. That is why it's the official mascot of St. Patrick's Day. And Notre Dame. And the Boston Celtics. with Irish brew. Yes. Do Notre Dame students party the hardest on St. Patrick's Day? Let's see. Notre Dame students. No! Because it's Notre Dame! They're freaking studying on St. Patrick's Day. Now, there are other campuses that do party hard on St. Patrick's Day, but you wanna know who partied the hardest? Me, of course! Hello! I'm the PlayBoy here. I got everything going around me. Especially a bunch of woodchucks. Oh, not you! No more eating my ass! I already had to put up with you in the closet! Don't worry, this is just my one appearance. Woodchuck Pine. Damn, Mr. Woodchuck had to freaking... I hope the Commander's Aider's fucking happy. He freaking put Mr. Woodchuck and attacked me. Stupid Commander Xander. And to think I thought we were friends. But that's besides the point. How do the Boston Celtics celebrate St. Patrick's Day? By winning another NBA championship, of course, because then they can use the champagne to spray each other, and then they douse it away with a bunch of victory beer. That's how they celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Which is why they're the official mascot of St. Patrick's Day for NBA terms, because they won the most titles, thus they party the most. Boy! Oh, and they enjoy a little cob pipe too. Like me. Who would win the Battle of the Leprechauns? The Notre Dame Fighting Irish, the Boston Celtic, or Lucky Charm? Well, that would be an interesting battle, because you know the Notre Dame Fighting Irish with this stance. That's why it's called the Fighting Irish. You see, like this? And then the Boston Celtic could obviously use his cornpipe to poke and stab the competition with ease. Now, what Lucky Charm brings to the table is a star, heart, and horseshoe, clover, and blue moon, pots of golden rainbows, and a red balloon. He brings all that weaponry to the front, so it would be a well evenly matched battle. But you know who would come out the real winner? Me! Because I'll be watching all three of them struggle while I go, haha, die, die! I have everything and you have nothing! And then I would beat the crap out of them. With Irish brew. Yes, that pot of gold will soon be mine. Does Satan celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Well, of course he does, because you know there's a lot of drinking that comes with St. Patrick's Day, which means there's a high risk for drunk driving accidents. If people die from drunk driving accidents, they go straight down to hell because they've already committed a big effing sin. By going to hell, guess who they run into? Satan, who says, have another beer! You will never die down here. I should know that. I've been to hell plenty of times before, though I will never die. I am always immortal. With Guinness. Yes. Are St. Nick, St. Valentine, and St. Patrick related? Gee, St. Nick, St. Valentine, St. Patrick. Yeah, because they're all saints, get it? Because St. Nick is related to Christmas, St. Valentine is related to St. Valentine's Day, and St. Patrick to Patrick Day. Duh. But St. Patrick is the evil one of the three. Why? Because St. Nick, it's all about being there with your family. St. Valentine, it's all about being with the person you love the most. And St. Patrick, it's all about drinking and basking away in the limelight. That's why St. Patrick is the evil of the three. And because of that, he is responsible for the Chamber of Secrets, where he created a python that is so contaminated with beer, that's why he's so slithery and slick. Though really, we should be celebrating it, because St. Patrick is, by golly, wonderful. With Irish brew, yes. Are the Irish always that lucky? What the fuck kind of a question is that? It's because of the old saying, luck of the Irish. Duh! Because no matter what you do, you will never ruin their bad day. They always come prepared. They have a horseshoe. They have freaking 4-leaf clovers. They have just about everything for good luck charms. They will never be beaten up. Except by me, because I am the immortal one. Yes. Are there any St. Patrick's Day related movies? If so, which one would you recommend? Well, I have seen people do reviewing of St. Patrick's Day oriented movies, but no, there are no good ones. Now, you want to know what I would recommend? You people watching my videos and asking me questions again! Here, how about this? What if I did want to do this, but alright, I'll do this again. I'll make this a tradition. Alright, what if I freaking take my stuff off? Well, not all my stuff, but just the top part again. There! Freaking happy? I'm not twisting my nipples again, but if you want, I can do that. How's that for amusement? With Guinness! Yes. P.S. Don't pinch me now that I'm no longer wearing green. Oh wait, I am. Don't pinch me. Have you ever attended a St. Patrick's Day parade? Well, of course I have. In fact, I drove into a St. Patrick's Day parade once. I was so drunk and stupid when I was young, I decided to drive through the St. Patrick's Day parade. And you want to know what I did? I ran over a bunch of people and then, BAM! Hit a float. Then I got out and basked in the limelight. St. Patrick's Day can be so much fun. And entertaining. With Guinness. Yes. If the Simpsons have Whacking Day, shouldn't the tradition of St. Patrick's Day be beating the leprechaun for their pot of gold? Well, of course, because the leprechauns are so fucking puny and easy to beat up. That way you can get your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, laddie. And for me, I would get my nugget porn back. Because as you all know, I am the king of nugget porn. With Guinness. Yes. Did you get your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? You're not even saying it right. You're supposed to say it like this. Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, laddie. And yes, I did. I beat the crap out of the leprechaun. And not only did I steal his pot of gold, but reclaimed my nugget porn. Because by golly, I am the king of all that. With Guinness. Yes. This is that Mizzou Playboy with the glasses saying, there's no such thing as a dumb question, but you're dumb by drinking a lot. Oh, wait, I kind of said that last year. You're not dumb unless you drink a lot. There, covered that up. In any case, drink responsibly, you dumbass.